Welcome to the RIP 28 podcast. This is the RIP 28 podcast. This is a podcast where a few friends get together and talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. I am the world's greatest host, and I'm joined by a few of my good friends, as always. Well, not always, because I guess he ain't here, so we do something different. We'll start off with your favorite coach's favorite coach. What's going on, LBZ?
What it do is your boy Beezy the GOAT, a.k.a. your favorite coach's favorite coach. Here to kick it with my good people and have some good guys behind the business. Let's get it.
And now we have our richest friend. Now, we always talk about money. We always talk about how somebody got money and how much money they got. But there's a lot of ways you figure out people got money. Like, Bron, I don't know about you, Bron, but you can't tell. But I'm drinking out of a cup, cup I got from the gas station. Drink out a cup I got from
and
the
you
gas.
got to hold up to it, Sly.
Yeah, it's a gas station cup, Bron, I don't know what you're drinking out. You're probably drinking out, just a regular cup.
I'm just using my own hands, man.
Using your hands. You know what I'm saying? Using your hands.
That's it. Resourcefulness.
I'm going to tell you, man, I just left my friend's house, man, and I wanted to get something to drink, and I go in the cabinet, and I see monogram cups. Sorry. Monogram glasses. Monogram crystal glasses with RC on the glasses. You know what I'm saying? That is real money. That's real money, bro.
But what does the RC stand for?
Rich chick.
Rich chick.
Rich chick.
And does.
Real money, bro. Real money. I don't know.
And does. And do.
Bro, that's that real money, man. That is real.
You can't hide it. You just can't hide it.
You can't hide real money. You can't hide real money.
No,
shout out to the one and only S.Commas. How you doing, S.Commas?
What's up, everybody but Sly? Glad to be here tonight.
Why I gotta be everybody but Sly? That messed up, man.
Why kind of messed up?
Why I gotta be but Sly?
But Sly.
Damn, that ain't cool.
That ain't cool at all.
Everybody but Sly and 47. We not speaking to him either.
Well, we might not be speaking to him, but a couple of our favorite entertainers are. Man, I'm gonna tell you, my favorite rapper, one of my favorite rappers of all time, went on and performed at one of it was called the Crypto Ball. It was called a Crypto Ball. Snoop Dogg went out there and performed. Man. And now this is after Snoop came out and said, he was a while ago, he was talking about which one of you jigaboos gonna perform for Donald Trump or something like that if he asked you to. And now we see Snoop big tall ass out there performing.
Being a
Crip walking all over the place.
Oh God. I was hurt. I was disappointed and hurt by old Snoop Dogg out there, man. I was disappointed.
Listen, but does that erase everything he's meant to the culture?
Yeah.
We got to keep the same energy for him.
That we keep for everybody else.
And we gave Chrisette Michelle. Y'all ain't heard from her since that last inauguration of 45. Ain't nobody crickets. We don't even know if she's still in the country. We know she may have been exiled to a foreign land. We got to keep the same energy. But unfortunately, you know why it's not going to hit the same? Because she was Black famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he famous.
Yeah. So even if Black folks are like, nope, we don't fool with you, we done, the others are still going to rock with him. They might not know he's a rapper. They might not know any of his songs, but they still gonna fool with him.
And that hurt me, man. That hurt me. I'm not even gonna lie. I felt some type of way about seeing Snoop out there performing for Trump, man.
Well, and then Nelly got on an interview, and I guess I appreciate him attempting to back himself, but he said he respects the office, so he was performing for the office and not for the person. But I don't know that you can separate the two because the person is in the office, and all money ain't good money. Let's be clear.
It sounds good. That's a good way to try to backtrack and, trying to save some of your fans. But
and for somebody who ain't dropped the album in 15, 20 years.
But now Sly got a different Sly got a different thought on Nelly's music.
Oh, well, I do truly believe you can check our archives. If Nelly would have died after his second album, after Nellyville,
he'd be like Biggie.
He would be the greatest artist of all time. He would be the greatest artist of all time. But the fact that he didn't die and he kept recording albums, that kind of took him off that.
The fact that he didn't die.
But that's what happened to Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls had two great, outstanding, superb, awesome albums, and then he died. We don't know what would have came later for Biggie.
Wait a minute, Brian. You changed your name to fool.
Snoop Trump. That's me.
You Snoop Trump,
baby.
We finna cancel you
too. Don't cancel me. Hey, look, they ain't talking about canceling Nelly. They like, what we gonna cancel?
Yeah.
His baby?
Yeah. Him and Sean. Is it true while we on Nelly? Is it true that they pregnant again already?
I don't know.
I saw an article. I don't care either. He performing. He out there being a jigaboo.
You say she getting the most out of them eggs while she can, if so.
I'm telling you.
Out there being a moon cricket.
But so is the RIP 28
a moon cricket? I ain't you.
Hey, let's keep going past that fool. Are we canceling Snoop RIP 28 podcast? Or is he on the
I feel like Tito just jumped in, so I feel like Tito gonna tell us whether or not we canceling Uncle Snoop. And he gonna tell us in all caps too.
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna yell at us and tell us.
It'll be in all caps whether or not Snoop is canceled. But my thing is now, for what Snoop now, Donald Trump did pardon Harry O. I don't know if you all are familiar with Harry O, but Harry O was at one time a big time solicitor of illegal substances, and he got caught at a federal prison life sentence. I think it was a life sentence. And for those you don't know, Harry O had a lot to do with the founding of Death Row. He had a lot to do with the founding of Death Row. And Donald Trump pardoned him. Donald Trump pardoned him, released him, man, out of jail. Harry O was some type of mentor to Snoop Dogg. So, maybe.
I feel like 47 banks on Black folk having a short memory and dangling something real pretty over here to make you not pay attention to the richness over here. So while I am a misogynist and a racist and a xenophobe and all of that stuff, look over here. I'm gonna let your little drug dealer go. Y'all support me. I feel like he
but we take the bait.
Takes advantage of the fact that, and I've said this before and I continue, Black folks are some of the most welcoming and loving people on the face of this earth.
And forgiving.
Black folk, generally speaking. And I think there's a little pandering going on. And I think that 47 knows how to let me keep them quiet, focus off this, and look at what I've dangled over here, the pretty shiny ball over here.
Same thing he did when he quote unquote gave us them the stimulus check, even though we know they come from other sources and other people have power to veto it and whatnot. But everybody gave Donald Trump that credit while he was over here, like you said, man, a misogynist and doing all that, grabbing him by the cooter. Then he said, I just grabbed him by the cooter.
First of all, he's like a 70-year-old Black man saying.
That's what he said. He just grabbed him by the cooter. He heard about it. He grabbed him by the
use
cooter.
that word, but why is that so funny? Why do you sound like somebody granddaddy?
I don't know. But look, we got to stop giving people to Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom wasn't a bad person. Y'all got to
Yeah,
go read about that. Uncle Tom was not bad, so Snoop ain't an Uncle Tom. He's a jigaboo. He's a
yeah.
moon cricket, like
The
Slut
moon
said.
cricket.
Yeah, because
They've been a
Uncle
moon
Tom
cricket.
did good. My mom
Yeah.
put me on that. Shout out to my mom, Big Die.
Yeah, the name of the book was
Shout
Uncle
out.
Tom's Cabin. So
Yeah,
a lot of people get that
took that
confused.
and give it a
You
negative
you know it's funny. It's funny you say your mom taught you that. You know where I learned that from?
The
The
Jeffersons.
Jeffersons. The Jeffersons.
connotation.
The episode of the Jeffersons.
Yep,
Yes.
the episode of the Jeffersons. Yes, 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 yes.
Yep.
Uh, it was what you call his brother, Sambo. Leon.
Sambo.
We
Up
shout out.
Pitts now. That's what we need to get on here one weekend. We need Pitts up on here. Come up on here and drop some knowledge on our listeners. Pitts, we're gonna put you on here.
Pitts.
Oh man, this is a
Pitts the
very
man.
educated. We got a very educated listening pool. We got Pitts out here, Big
That
T,
part.
TB out there checking us out.
Oh, Big T,
TB's
what up though?
We got,
TB 51.
we got all this education, and then you got Tito.
I hate you. I hate you.
And then there's old Tito. Dr. Umar going to give
Oh
Snoop
hell.
his due.
Dr. Umar.
Yeah, Dr. Umar gonna give Snoop his lashes. Snoop need to get his lashes. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that one, man.
Yeah, you can't. We just can't give him the Uncle. I agree with everything, but we can't give him the Uncle Tom label.
But here
I
go
don't
the
want
thing.
that put upon Uncle Tom.
Here go the thing about Snoop, man. And I saw this. It was an Instagram post, and it was just like little clips of everything that Snoop Dogg has sold. Snoop Dogg is a spokesperson for everybody. They got him over in, they got him doing a song in India, him doing some stuff in Japan. This Snoop Dogg, he get around more than the Rip 28 podcast, dude, man. Snoop is a spoke. Somebody said if you pay Snoop enough, he'll perform in a laundromat. Dog,
I believe that.
dog,
Hey,
that's what he
not
do.
only has he sold all that, he sold some crack.
Yeah.
Sold some of that crizzle.
But it's funny though. You look at it. It's a little meme that went around. It was him and Martha Stewart. You know, they were in the kitchen cooking, and it was like one of these people is a convicted felon, the other is not.
Look,
So,
and the other is Snoop.
yeah, the other is Snoop.
I hate when people play in our faces. I hate when our people play in our faces.
Mhm.
And that's what this feels like. It feels like Snoop playing in our face. Like I'm for the culture. You know, I helped shape so much of the culture and what us 90s, those that grew up in the 80s and 90s babies, like how we experience life. And it's like, you gonna support this dude who definitely don't support you. It just, I feel like you playing in our faces. And again, back to black folk being forgiven, like I feel like he's banking on us, be like, okay, yeah, you can
Forgetting.
always come home.
Yep,
And that's what we do as black folk. We'll let you
that's
go.
what we do.
We
We
will
let you.
let
Back
you come
home, man.
home.
No matter what you do,
So yeah,
we'll be having open arms waiting on you. Come on back.
I hate it, man. I hate it, man, because I really like Snoop. I really do I like Snoop. But I guess I won't be listening to Doggy Style for the next 4 years.
So I can't listen to Gin and Juice. I better go ahead and
Mhm.
get it out tonight, man.
You
Yep.
can't even drink gin and
You
juice.
can't even drink gin and juice.
Don't even
Well,
order it.
hey, look, since I've been hanging with Shauna, I don't drink that type of stuff anymore. No gin and juice.
So I don't
Hey, I
know.
drink with my pinky up now, Sly. I'm
No, we don't put our pinkies up.
I
Dwayne
forgot
Howard
about that.
said
Excuse me.
Trump
I
support.
apologize.
Dwayne said Trump
Middle
supports
finger to that.
celebrities and him because of taxes. So, but it is a campaign out there. People are talking about do not watch the inauguration tomorrow. Don't watch
It's
any.
MLK Day. Ain't no
Oh,
way.
No, yeah.
yeah.
Ain't no way.
But the word on the street is do not watch the inauguration tomorrow because we wanted to have the lowest ratings ever. So don't watch the inauguration at all. So hopefully
I'll be out doing the day of service with my student athletes, so I will not be.
That's what you do, Carl. That's what you do. I tell you what,
We owe it
I
to
had
him.
someone on our baseball team. I had some of our other friends ask, Coach, LB, are we practicing them before they could get it out? No, ma'am. No, sir. We would not be practicing tomorrow.
Nope.
Don't even email me.
Now,
Nope.
now let me ask you.
And I'll sit your kid on the bench if you email.
Let me ask you a question now, because we have because tomorrow is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, celebration in remembrance of his life and his deeds. And what they've and I think this is kind of a recent thing. I don't remember this as something going on when we were kids, but now it's called a day of service. If I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, but they say it's a day of service. So you're supposed to go out and do some acts to help the community or clean up or something. What are you guys doing for Martin Luther King Day?
I just said I was doing a day of service. So
I mean, I
Like what
understand that,
service
but I'm
is?
saying what service? What are you?
we'll be we've got a church that we partner with in the next town over, and we'll be doing some we'll have some student athletes out there, and I think it's a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of packaging stuff for the community. So just out here being of service to folks who need it.
Okay, okay. So yeah, that's interesting. What about you, Brian? You doing anything your day of service?
Yeah, man. It's a couple of homeless people that I don't gonna say follow because they'll be like, oh, how the hell you fall into homeless people? But I try to keep track with them. I try to give them when I can, give them stuff when it's warm. I mean when it's cold out to keep warm. I give them a hot meal, and I try to help them with stuff like that. So I'll be out helping the homeless.
That's tight right there. That's
Oh,
tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because I think in Atlanta it's going to be really, really cold in Atlanta. They say it might be like 15 degrees when we wake up in the morning in Atlanta. So I think for me, for my day of service, what I'm going to do, I'm going to organize a sit-in around my house. So we just
knew it was gonna be something ignorant.
sit at my house and I'm gonna boycott the oil industry by driving my car and gas industry. I'm gonna boycott the racist oil industry, and I'm just gonna sit home.
Now, mind you, my day of service is contingent on it not snowing tomorrow all day. Because we could get around 6 inches, but up to 10 inches. So we'll
Whoa,
see.
this is a family show. What are you talking about?
Oh,
6 inches, 10 inches. Oh, slow down.
of snow, fool.
Okay.
She went from 10 to 6, like. So
God.
she got her marbles together.
Man,
I don't
10. Yeah, the
I don't
high
need I don't need any internal shifting of organs or anything like that. Thank you.
people
All
always
right, moving
wonder.
on, moving on,
Yeah,
moving
moving
on,
on.
moving on.
But yeah, man. So, but truthfully though, however you choose to celebrate Martin Luther King, just remember, remember what he did. Remember the good stuff that he did and some of the freedoms and stuff that you have now. If it
Because
wasn't
of him.
those like him, him and those like him. I saw one of my good Facebook friends, one of my good high school buddies, post something about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. He received a copy of the autobiography of Malcolm X, and he's going to read it for the first
Who?
the autobiography of Malcolm X. And so he's going to read it for the first time. And he's always saying that, he said in his post that he is more of a Malcolm guy than a Martin guy. And he used a couple of examples of Martin Luther King that, a lot of people use, but I don't think they know the real history of Martin Luther King. A lot of people say, oh, well, Martin was one of the ones turned the cheek and let's all integrate and stuff like that. But that was kind of some of the early.
They called him a rebel rouser, is what they called him.
You know what I'm saying? He
Arrested several times.
yeah, exactly. Martin Luther King, the narrative that they paint now, because, to make him a nice, happy, easily digestible guy to the white folk, they can paint that. But if you look at a lot of his teachings and stuff after that letter from a Birmingham jail, that integration stuff kind of slowly went out. He was kind of preaching on financial freedom.
Well, and also
financial freedom.
when you look at Malcolm after he took his pilgrimage to Mecca, and left the Nation of Islam and went by El Hajj Malik El Shabazz, his thought process and his approach shifted too. So it's interesting to hear somebody say, "Well, I'm more Malcolm," and it's like you got to look at him in
Which
his
one in
you got to look at
totality?
it,
Yeah.
you know, at the full person.
But
And that's
also with Martin, you got to be a rebel to keep going out in these streets, doing what he was doing, preaching the word and galvanizing black folk. Because if he was easily, the way we would, like you said, we wouldn't have none of the stuff that we have, the freedoms we have now.
mhm.
So
What
he
for
had to be a rebel. And you don't
what
have to
for
always be in your face and be public with it. You know what I'm saying?
who were the women? See the Tito. Tito.
Tito.
Boy, I tell you, man, our comments, man. You want to check, make sure you check out our comments. Those who listen later, those who not listening now, man, make sure you check us out on Brian, where can they find us, Brian? We're a lot of places, man. Where can they find us, Brian?
Man, they can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Podbean, Podbay, Anchor, Spotify, um, uh, um,
Our
um,
podcast.
Apple Podcasts. There you go. Anywhere you can stream a podcast, you can see the world's greatest. Look at that, Anchor, SoundCloud. I mean, you have no reason not to be tuned in with the world's greatest and the world's richest. There's no reason.
I keep listening to you.
I didn't say it was the richest. I just said the world's richest.
He just
But
said
like
the
my
word.
grandma always said, a hit dog a holler.
Hit dog or hit
And Will.
And did.
Will holler. So, but yeah, man, we a whole bunch of different places, man. Go and check us out. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. And not only check us out, man. If you listening, go and tell 2 people, man. That's all we want. Tell 2 new people. Tell 2 new people to check us out. Tell 2 people to listen. Tell 2 new people to follow. That's what we need. And matter of fact, we really need y'all to get on Spotify right now. If you ain't listening to us on Spotify, go and check us out on Spotify.
Yeah, don't be a gatekeeper and keep all this goodness to yourself.
Come on, don't be a gatekeeper. Come
Don't
on.
gatekeep. Don't gatekeep. Hey, there go Dwayne.
Yeah.
Look what Dwayne Howe said in the comments.
Oh, we getting there, Dwayne. Patience, grasshopper.
Yeah, you're but slow down, Mr. Howe.
Well, since he brought it up, Dwayne Howe, he said, your boy locking those kids up. And for those of you all who don't know, man, it's a little bit of news from South Carolina and Columbia. The sheriff of Richland County, Leon Lott, a guy who we went to school with his daughters. We knew Leon Lott for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He made a pointed post that he was going to start locking up parents of kids who was causing problems. Now you got Columbia's had a rash of youth-related violence, a lot of youth-related shootings, and just some troublemaking going on. And Lott said, man, if your kid is out late at night or early in the morning and he breaking the law and you trying to cover it up, we're gonna send your ass to jail. And sure enough, it was a young man that they were looking for, a 17-year-old young man who, I saw that too, Tito. It was a 17-year-old young man who was involved somehow with a murder, allegedly. He hadn't been proved innocent or guilty of anything yet, but he was being sought after at a warrant for his arrest because he was involved somehow with a murder. Come to find out, the cops went to the mom's house to try to get him. Mom said she don't know where he is. She don't have no idea where he is or whatever. Allegedly hid the kid, helped him dispose of the gun, allegedly. We don't know this being
all alleged.
She helped dispose of the gun, and then she went and turned the kid in. Well, when she went to turn him in, cop said, we got a spot for you too. Come on in, get a taste of this cold steel.
We got room for
2 birds with 1 stone. 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going to turn the son in and we're going to get the mama. So she's the third one.
In fact, you stay 2.
Yeah. Y'all going to be separated, but you can stay 2. We're going to have a sleepover.
Make sure we treat it right.
Yeah. We're gonna get that parental consent.
So yeah,
Thank you for the parental consent. But
and,
man, go ahead, Sly.
I'm about to say some of my ignorant friends are upset that she got locked up, but
why they got to be your ignorant friends?
because they are my ignorant friends. That's just and I don't want to say friends. Some of my ignorant classmates and schoolmates are upset because my friends understand.
Your friends turning them in.
Yeah, my friends pay taxes. A lot of
not all your friends. You had to cut some of them off.
You're right. I ain't cut some of them off, but still. But for the majority, most of my friends pay taxes.
Snip.
Most of my friends pay taxes, man. Hey, if you got some knucklehead out here causing problems and your mama trying to cover up for you, shit, take your ass to jail too. Send the mama to jail too.
Need to go.
Can get it too.
I need them off the streets before I become a victim. I'm out of here.
I just say why you say mamas, cause it is the mamas. You don't hear no daddies trying. Most daddies, if you got a daddy in your life, you probably won't be in a lot of these situations. That's a whole nother topic. But but daddies usually don't hold their kid back. If their kid fucking up, they hold their kid accountable. So I hope that works out for some of these mamas out here. I hope it worked out. But the thing is, I think you got to make an example. You make an example out of a few of them, some stuff will change. Yo, what up, Alvin Hinton? We see you out there. Appreciate Joe Tucker. Joe got a play going on. We got to talk about Joe's. We got to get Joe or one of his people on to talk about that play that he got coming up.
Joe, don't come on here singing, Joe. We coming about to play, man. You on here singing. Boy, Joe Trump, the one and only.
Who said don't come on here singing? We need Joe to pub his play that's coming up.
Yeah, the play. You heard what they said, Joe. Play.
It's a musical though. It's a musical play.
But tell us about the play. We don't care about all that singing, Joe.
Don't do that.
And Joe make that baby making music though, boy.
That's why we don't need him on the show with that. I don't need nobody. Stop the one. They too expensive.
Old Leon locking people up. Leon locking folk up, man. Dwayne Howard say, Slide, as soon as you say it's the women, you're gonna get it. But I don't care. You hoes can't do nothing to me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry, I should wait a minute.
Wait a minute. You always gotta step
run out. Habitual line stepper. Come on, man.
I'm sorry. These bras can't do nothing for me. Do nothing to me. My wife from South Atlanta. She don't play that. My wife fight. Now.
Shout out to Bird tuning in. Hey girl, hey.
I'll be like
Bird.
I'll be like that dude. She'll be like that dude who was protecting his sister when the stud was going around with punching his sister in the face, and the dude came out of nowhere.
Well, the girl who was hitting the girl, and she clearly wasn't fighting back.
Yeah, the girl wasn't even fighting back.
No, like you got her.
Dude said, "Hey man, you ain't about to hit my sister." He came over the top. Pow!
Hey, Tito say them 304s. Yeah, Slide just say them 304s and can't do nothing with you.
That is my bestie online. Shout out to Dr. Bird Noonan. My bestie out there. Oh, interesting when she chooses to watch the podcast.
Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even say it. Don't
in here.
Don't even. I said don't do it, and you did it anyway.
Interesting.
Hey, like Dwayne said,
you're a pot stirrer. You are.
Dwayne said he lives on the other side of the line.
You right.
You right.
Dwayne, you right.
Dwayne, we appreciate you, Dwayne, for dropping knowledge today. The other side, Dwayne.
Man.
The other side.
Bird, we appreciate you tuning in.
That might be the best comment Dwayne. That might be the best comment Dwayne has made.
And we tried to kick Dwayne off the show. Told Chance he ain't brought about a value on the show.
We're gonna have you back, son.
We gonna bring Dwayne back, man. Dwayne, you just yourself a free trip back to the Rip 28 podcast, man.
It's a celebration when Dwayne get here. It's a celebration, man. Speaking of celebrations,
it is a celebration, but we can't let Snoop.
Oh yeah, we gotta give a shout out to one of our schoolmates.
My classmate D Prizzy.
Yeah,
Price.
D Price passed away 2 weeks ago.
R.I.P.
Yeah, he passed away right before Christmas. I think he passed away right before Christmas, and they had the funeral in Alabama. But what his brother Mike wants to do, man. Mike wants to have a celebration of life for D, and he made it real clear this ain't a sad occasion. He made it real clear, man, this is a celebration of life. He wants everybody to come on out January 25th, 1 p.m. until 5 Mayo Court, Columbia, South Carolina, 29229.
Bring your own chair, bring your own bottle. It's a celebration.
It's a celebration.
And we don't bring the foolishness. Leave the foolishness with your mama.
We gonna celebrate
5 Mayo Court, Columbia, South Carolina, 29229. That's in that good north.
Yes, sir. We gonna celebrate, man, D's life, man. Tell some good stories about D. Tell some
lies, because the older you get, the better.
Probably more lies than
lies. Yeah,
the truth.
Definitely more lies, because I know where the lies gonna start. But that ain't my business to tell.
Definitely more lies.
1 o'clock there'll be truth. About 2 o'clock they start to exaggerate. 3 o'clock they can be full out like everybody lied about how they was, man. So, but we want to make sure everybody come out, everybody
celebrate,
man. Just celebrate, man. And I know it's a sad thing with D passing, but take time to remember the good times. And even if you didn't know D, you knew somebody who knew him. You know what I'm saying? Come on out and tell some good Columbia High stories. Tell some good Columbia High stories, man.
It's really tough to think about and to realize that your classmates are leaving, because we don't seem old enough. It just it hits home when you've got folks who are actually in school with you who leave this earth. So yeah, that's tough. Show up, man. If that's your guy, show up. Support your people. Like if he wasn't your guy, but your guy's guy, show up, man. It's gonna be a good time. I wish I was able to come home and pour one out for the homie, but I can't. But I'll be.
Hey, we ain't pouring that now.
At 1 o'clock, I'll be. At 1 o'clock, I'm gonna have one too.
That's it. I ain't pouring it out.
Consume everything.
He can't drink it. I'll make sure I drink it.
What did you say?
Yeah, we got it's for consumption. We ain't pouring that out.
I'm gonna drink it full.
But we definitely gonna have a good time supporting the homie, man.
Yeah, so big thing, man, big thing. But even though D gone, there's something that brought back to life. TikTok has been brought back to life.
Look, slide. TikTok came back.
It came back. It came back. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a TikTok user. I don't really use TikTok, but I like to look at the little videos, man. I enjoy it.
The reels,
I enjoy the little reels, man. Nah, not even the nasty stuff, man. I just like some of the
nasty.
But it's the way Shauna did it. Shauna was like, "Of course you do. Of course you know, shady Shauna, shady
First of all, that hit dog gonna holler. All I said was, of course you do. He talking about not the nasty stuff, which means it's actually the nasty stuff.
Nah, man. I like some of the little videos on TikTok, man. Seeing the people do they thing. I don't get a lot of it, but it's I love the creativity that some of these people put out. I love the creativity.
So it's interesting because it's clearly a younger than us demographic who finds home on TikTok. And it wasn't until I was reading something and it was talking about people who have actually made a living on TikTok who were impacted the most by this. Young people who found a niche and said, this is what I'm good at, and they were making money off that. And for some of them, they saw their income potentially go down the drain. So to lose, and there are folks judging, well, why don't you get a real job and why don't you do this? But for some folks who, the article said something about, a woman who may have been in a situation where she had to leave her house because it was a dangerous situation for her, and she was able to turn that into monetizing on TikTok, like stuff like that. I don't know how people can be upset that these people were upset that it went away. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. But don't knock the folks who enjoy it and who are monetizing and able to profit off TikTok.
That's why we have choice. You have a choice if you want to watch it or not. If you don't, move on. But for those that enjoyed it, like Sly said, some people like watching the reels and some of the nasty stuff too that was on there.
I saw some young people today who were excited that it was back. Immediately went and started making videos.
Man, some of the kids on the baseball, that's what they say. Y'all know we got TikTok back. You also got some bases to run. So how about get out there and do that?
There are some people who no longer Google because they go to TikTok to look for answers. If you want to figure out, not gonna lie, if I got a new pair of New Balance and I want to see how to lace them up, I go to TikTok and say, how do you lace up the whatever style it is? And I'm watching how they do it so I can figure out how I want to lace my shoes up. Like, there are so many things that you are able to get from the platform that I ain't mad at the folks who were sad about it going down. I mean, the younger folks were hurt. Their feelings were hurt.
I can tell I'm old because you talking about lace up shoes. I've been lacing up shoes the same way since I was since I knew how to tie them. What do you mean lace up shoes?
Hey, you could tell even TikTok for the old folks, see that?
I don't know what you're talking about. Lace up shoes. You just
it's a
lace them up.
String up some of the shoes.
No, sometimes you lace them up differently.
Sly still wearing the Velcro.
Don't worry about it, Paw.
Yeah, he still got some sketches. He could Velcro across his foot.
Don't worry about it, Paw.
Hey, speaking of sketches, something else, Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, that is right. Let's take that back. We ain't advertising.
We ain't fucking with sketches no more.
Yeah, we ain't messing with sketches. I'm gonna take my daddy's sketches.
Not even them slipping ones that don't need a hand.
Yeah, I'm taking my daddy's sketches back. Taking them big blue.
Don't do Mr. Brown like that.
Taking them blue bricks back. Hey, my mama got a black pair. I'm taking her black pair back to the store.
Tell your mama tell your mama I can get a pair of New Balance. She good.
That's right.
My mama still loves Shauna Cobb, but mama, I saw her with her New Balance on today. Mama just went home. She had her New Balance on. She said, "You all right?"
Now, what you do for one mama?
Oh, here you go.
You gotta do for both mamas. Shauna owe you some New Balance. She said she'll send them in the mail.
I ain't even gonna lie though. My mama doctor gave her a list of shoes or whatever. Say these type of shoes, best for your feet or whatever. And New Balance was on the list. She say, "Where I find New Balance at?" I say, I know somebody. I know somebody.
Whatever.
Yeah, man. But TikTok though, man, is I don't knock people, man. If that's how you make your money, that's your thing. Shout out to Joe. Joe sent 100 stars. Well,
hey.
Joe, you can sing all you want, Joe.
Sing all you want now, Joe.
That song, Joe.
Yo, we sending you a link to come on next week, Joe.
Joe, you can sing, Joe. You gave stars. We appreciate you, Joe.
We got to go next Monday, though. I'm traveling on Sunday.
Okay, well, we'll make it happen.
What country you going to this time, Carl?
The country of North Carolina.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. She can't tell us on air, Sly.
She can't tell us on air. She'll tell us off air. Yeah. Security reasons. And
the
stuff
country of Wake Forest.
but we know she won't be messing with 47, so we know that.
She ain't in DC. She might be in DC.
Nope.
Making them big money moves. Shout out to Joe, man. Joe, hey, you might have just brought the theme song.
I was about to say, I thought Joe was we were gonna get Joe to give us a new theme song.
Need a new theme song, Joe. We need you to work on that one. We
Come
do,
on, Joe.
A little upbeat, a little catchy.
our original theme song, that's Freedom by Hero.
It's time. It's
Yeah,
time.
only reason he became the theme song because that's James' cousin. So it wasn't no real selection process.
No rhyme or reason to it.
That,
No rhyme
that's
or
the
reason.
song we could get for free.
Freedom! Now, freedom has served us well, so shout out to
Yeah.
Hero.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to Hero. Shout out to
Almost
Shout out to
Hero.
200 episodes. Freedom. But yeah, man. But yeah, back to the TikTok thing, man. I like you were saying though, it is a money maker for a lot of people, man. A lot of people have found their way to become rich. Just rich off of TikTok. Even that cooking with Kaya, and I never knew what was the big deal about it, but she's a good looking young lady who cooks food. And I'm a big guy. I enjoy the recipes, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I look at
You took the words out my mouth. I was going to say, if you want a good recipe, TikTok was just place now.
It's
We
all.
know.
And what I like, the little cooking things, man, they all real short. You know what I'm saying? It's like boom, boom, boom. This is the ingredients you need. This how you mix it up. This how you cook it. So I sit up there, man. I have a lot of experimentation off of the cooking part. I do a lot of
You try to eat through the screen, don't you?
sometimes. Some of that stuff look good.
Salivating.
Some of it look good, but I got one go-to right now, boy. It's a pasta. It's a pasta, and you use heavy cream, heavy whipping cream, and slice some the colorful bell peppers in it, and do a chicken breast. Oh yeah, man, I'm good, man. You get some spinach and sprinkle some spinach in there, saute the spinach with it, man. Hey, that
That boy
TikTok done made me
sauteing,
a
Carl.
chef.
That boy say he's
Wait,
shaking and
wait.
baking with the saute.
Dwayne talk about shaking A&T with fried chicken.
No, not the A&T.
A&T with fried
Yeah.
chicken.
Hey, nah, I'm glad this TikTok wasn't around when I was single in my backsliding days, boy. I used to cook for them women in backsliding days, boy. I go
Look,
and
hey,
I
all
said,
right, moving on.
come
TikTok
on,
is a good place,
let me
man.
make a meal for you. Let me make
Hey,
Moving on.
let's say this food from itself. Yeah.
Right.
So,
my back
Hey, that's what friends are for,
that's
Braun.
what friends are
long time ago.
for.
But yeah,
The
TikTok.
good times.
And bad times
I'll be on your
forevermore.
But dog, we were supposed to get this letter out, man. We got a letter, man. It's gonna come down to deal breakers. If we can get this thing pulled up, and Pepe, go ahead and pull
Come
this
on,
up for
Pepe.
us.
You done had a break, Pepe. You ain't been called to action in like 2 weeks.
He ain't do nothing, man. Here you go.
and you getting paid.
I got you.
Go ahead.
Anonymous. I'm a single mother of one. I came across a man who is a single father of one. We instantly click. It feels like we're the same person, just opposite genders. Our conversations are never ending, and we both have great senses of humor. We have not met. It's only been 1 week, I know. So then how do we know? How do we click? Okay, whatever. I smoke every blue moon, couple of months in between, or maybe once a year, and he doesn't smoke at all. I believe it is a deal breaker for him. He is standing on business and interested in a woman that smokes and isn't interested in a woman that smokes. A good man who is also a good father with their ish together is hard to come across, and I'm ready to experience a good man. I genuinely believe that this is my person and I want to continue with him, but he isn't budging. What do I do? Thoughts? Is this a for real letter?
Duh, you quit smoking, fool. You
What do
quit
you
smoking
mean?
and get your man. Or
I mean,
whatever you wanted.
Now wait a minute.
Duh.
I want everybody to slow down 1 second.
first of all, it's been a week.
Slow,
Can we talk about how we moving real fast here that in a week with a person you've not met in person, you've already determined to be your person.
yeah, but I skipped over that part. I didn't even notice that part. But here's what everybody's missing out on. I smoke every blue moon, a couple of months in between, or maybe once a year, and he doesn't smoke at all. We're not talking about cigarettes.
No.
See, that thing, that's what we're not talking about cigarettes. He's talking about
No.
marijuana.
Yeah, we knew
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
He's talking
yeah.
about marijuana.
Well, he talking about for our fans that had one cheek.
Yeah. I'm talking about our PG fans. They're not talking about cigarettes. They're talking about marijuana.
She talking
Yeah.
about funny cigarettes.
Yes.
Yeah, the
The
left-handed kind.
left-hand cigarettes. You know, cigarettes.
The ones that smell a little different.
Mhm.
The ones that's from the earth.
That's for
Exactly.
here for me and you.
You know, it here's my thing, and I think everybody who said it, you hadn't even met this dude yet, and you only been talking online. I guess you're talking online for 1
A
week.
week. A week.
Well, even if it ain't online, you just text him for a week and he's already your dude.
Yeah. And when you meet somebody, you don't meet that person. You're meeting their representative. You're meeting their representative. So you really truly don't know who that person is. And depending on how good the dude is, shit, you might not really meet him. It might be 2 years down the line. You still ain't really meet him.
Oh, there goes Snoop commercial. Turn it.
Yeah, they go another Snoop commercial.
Turn it.
Yeah, Snoop commercial. Turn it. T-Mobile never going with you.
But yeah, so you know, first of all, it's two things. If you only smoke every blue moon, it should be easy for you just not to smoke. It should be easy for you.
That's what I say.
You ain't, unless you lying to us. For you to even bring this up would lead me to believe that you're probably lying to us.
Uh-oh.
For you to even bring that up, I think you're probably lying. So yeah, so just stop. I don't know how hard it is. Just stop smoking. I'm
not even sure why it's up for debate. You've listed a laundry list of reasons why this man is the perfect man for you and is potentially your person. Why is it even a debate whether or not
right what you should do?
smoking?
But look, pull the letter back up, slide one more time for me, Pepe. Pepe, get that thing up.
Who just
Look,
say
no Diddy.
Who just say I know.
Pepe came out.
Who said see?
Come out and talk every once in a while.
Hey, check this out though. She said she gotta be lying. Because she said I smoke every blue moon, couple of months in between, or maybe once a year. Nah, that's a once in between every month. That's way more than once a year. So we know she lying. She lying.
She can't get the lie straight.
Yeah, that 304 line. The line 304.
Tito says she's desperate for companionship. Yep.
Yeah.
I believe
for
it.
real. And that's a fatal attraction, man. That's like Dwayne Howe said. That's red flags, and he should proceed with caution.
You know, it's interesting. Dwayne Howe said red flags, but then he decided to use the caution sign.
Proceed with caution
instead of the red flag.
I helped him out with the red
Okay,
flag.
Shauna came to the rescue. She helped him out. Give him a break. Give him a break. Team player card.
Use the caution emoji. Shout out to Joni. We see you out there. We appreciate you checking us out, Joni.
Hey, Joni. And Bird is back.
But yeah, though, man, I don't get what her problem is. And this is the thing. Even if she wants to continue smoking, if all she smokes is every blue moon or a couple of months in between, why not? It's only been 1 week.
I believe Dwayne also said get edibles. It's the same effect.
Yeah, that's true. It's some edibles.
It's a little stronger effect too.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Somebody had said.
Here's my thing too. I really just caution her against being 1 week into a situationship and already
making these kind of decisions.
Yeah, like
well, here's the thing. She has deal breakers. Now let me ask you a question. What are some of your deal breakers in a relationship? Did you have any deal breakers going into a relationship?
He gotta have all his teeth.
All his teeth? What about the back ones? What if he missing the back ones?
God, dog.
I need you to have that one on the side right now. I need you to have.
Gotta have that side tooth, ain't it? Gotta have that side tooth.
Gotta have that side tooth.
Yeah, you look like a smoker without that side teeth.
You look like a meth head without that side tooth. I need you to have that.
No, it ain't no tooth, Cobb. It's a teeth. You gotta have that side teeth.
I need all them teeth in the mouth.
I can't deal with a woman that smokes cigarettes or Black and Miles. I don't care how fine she is.
Ooh,
None of that.
ooh.
None of that. If you smoke Black and Miles, I don't even think you should be consider yourself a woman.
Oh God, damn.
Boy,
God.
that's how harsh it is on your lungs. And you coming up, they talking about, can I holler at you? Get your stinky fingers out my face.
I'm not gonna lie. I told one of my friends one time, who still smokes cigarettes in 2020? It was 2024 at the time. I was like, you still smoke cigarettes? Come on
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
It was a particular young lady in my backsliding days. Long
Long.
Long,
Yes,
long,
sir. You
long,
got to put that in
long
there.
time ago.
long time ago. In my
Long time ago,
backsliding days,
dog.
after a hot session of passionate, sweaty sex, she wanted to reach over and grab a cigarette, smoke a cigarette, and I wouldn't let her smoke a cigarette. And she was just really, really feeding for the cigarette. I told her she couldn't smoke it. I kept taking it out of hand, taking it out of hand.
Y'all,
Oh,
y'all was wrestling over cigarettes.
over the cigarette. She kept reaching for the cigarettes. I wouldn't let her reach for it.
It
Yeah.
was A and T everywhere in there.
Nah.
From both of them.
For both.
Yeah,
Both.
that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
I do have a deal breaker. If I happen to be dealing with a guy who has children, but he doesn't see or spend time or take care of his children, that's a deal breaker for me because that speaks a lot to who you are as a man. And I don't understand how you can have a child that you aren't taking care of. So I can't trust that you're going to be there for me in our household. So that's a deal. If you don't see your
Mm.
kids, take care of your kids, that's a deal breaker for me.
Mm. I can get with that. Bad mother, yeah. Can't get with that if you don't taking care of your kids. I can't trust you to do nothing else either.
Cornrows are a deal breaker for me too. If you if you
Oh,
are of
come
my
on,
age and you
man.
got cornrows, I got to let you go. I can't do it.
You know what? This is gonna sound strange coming from me, but I can't date a woman with a bald head or a low fade. I can't. When we go to the same barber, I can't fuck with you. I can't. I
What?
can't. I can't fuck with you. We go to the same barber.
Hey,
You don't want a little temple fade?
No.
hey, Dwayne said roaches. Dwayne
Oh,
said she got roaches.
no, I go to your house. You got roaches in your house, bitch. Please, after I hit it, I'm leaving.
But you don't get it first. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
hit it first. I'm gonna hit it first.
Roaches faster than all. He gonna still hit it.
I be like, why don't you come over my house?
No, not bring your roach infested ass.
Cause if she bring that night bag, she gonna have them things.
Leave that night bag outside.
I'm gonna have to shake her clothes off before she get in the door. Shake this shit out, bitch.
Leave that bag out there. Leave it on the porch.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, you know what's funny? We laugh about this shit, but my homegirl, she had one of her best friends brought bed bugs to her house one time.
Oh, no.
I ain't bullshit.
No.
I ain't bullshit. One of her good friends, and she tell me this story all the time. It's like she brought bed bugs to the house.
First of all, didn't it require a lot to get rid of bed bugs?
She said she had to throw away her whole mattress. Had to throw away the whole mattress.
God, dog.
So
yes, did she ask the friend
Did she ask the friend to what?
To go half on a new mattress?
Well,
I'm guessing if she got bed bugs, she can't afford to go half on a new mattress.
Your guess would be correct. Your guess would be correct.
I'm just guessing.
You
got to know your people.
Your guess would be correct.
I still need my mattress. Listen, you and your bed bugs need to pay because
I'm not necessarily missing digits. If you got opposable thumbs,
damn, is that tough for women out there? Dude don't need all his fingers.
He ain't gotta have no digits.
If you only missing one finger, like
so you can walk up to Shauna like this and be good.
I didn't say if you're Jason Pierre Paul. I'm just saying.
Wow.
If you missing a finger, I mean.
Hey, wait.
So you can't come up to you like.
No, we not hanging loose. We not
now, wait a minute, Shauna.
I know, thank you. Fly, don't do this.
That
Let
might
it go.
be what you want.
Let it go. Don't do this. Like Frozen, let it go.
That might be what you want, Sean.
No, I'm good, thank
I
you.
said that might work.
I'm good, thank you.
Why are you so stupid, y'all?
For those of you listening on Spotify, I had my pinky finger and my pointer finger up, and the two middle fingers were down.
I believe that's what they call the shocker.
The shocker.
The shocker.
You got a guy who got the shocker ready for you.
The shocker.
Oh my goodness.
She ain't talking silk.
But
no,
yeah,
I'd actually like you to have your limbs, please, and thank you.
but I don't like if a
One or
chick
two fingers ain't gonna hurt Shauna.
Yeah, and you know another thing, I'm afraid of women with a little bit of that little bit of hair right on the top of their lip.
On the lip.
That little hair on the top of their lip. Oh, no, I can't. You just if you show up and I see you got a little bit of hair on your lip, that just means you don't give a damn about me. You don't care what I think. You're like, I'll take anything. You got to get rid of that.
She can have hormonal imbalances now. Wait a minute.
Take her imbalanced ass somewhere else.
Hey, the ones that I can't get, one that got the sideburns.
Oh, them long sideburns? Oh, yeah.
God, tall. What you trying to start a goat?
Extra hair. And you know that thing down below, way hairy, boy. You know that.
She does not do grooming. She does not do personal grooming.
You know that thing hairy. So yeah, God. Man. I don't. You know, that's another thing. Hair on the legs. I can't deal with no hairy chick.
I don't want a mouthful of slugs. Yeah.
What if he got the two fangs right there?
What kind of job do you have? What kind of job do you have with two fangs?
He could be a rapper.
Well, it might be.
If you've not gone platinum, what kind of rapper?
It might be his rapper? It might be his off the job thing. It ain't got to be his on the job thing.
What if he pops them in? Yeah.
What if they ain't permanent? What if they ain't permanent? They just, he can remove them. He can remove them.
It's gonna be tough for me. That's gonna be tough for me.
Girl, you can be turning away your blessing.
You're right, but we gonna take that chance.
Turning away your blessing, man.
I might be at this point. I've got to take the chance to turn it away.
Yeah, you might got to take the chance on them and don't turn it away.
Dwayne said, "Elaborate, Shauna."
Fronts, gold teeth, slugs.
Speaking of take a chance,
Tito said little hair on who?
President watching.
Taking a chance. Tito said little hair on the lip is cool.
Nope.
Thank you, Tito. Not that I know.
Nope.
Oh no, Tito.
I don't need that thing to tickle my shaft. I don't need that. I don't need no hair. Hairy women scare me though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm afraid of hairy women. I had a classmate. I posted that on Facebook years ago, and I had a classmate. Said something about that. I got a little hair. I said, yes, you look like it. I say yes.
Wait a minute.
You do.
Wait, they got hair where?
On her lip. On the upper lip.
Why are we allowing this? What are we doing? Why are we allowing this?
And then the nigga got on my sweater.
Leaders in the building.
Why are we allowing this?
The dude got. Hey, look. First of all,
over at my house though, not too long ago. And
that hoodie he got on, I left the hoodie. I went to his house. It was hot. I took my hoodie off.
Now.
Not sharing clothes.
I'm gonna say that's a deal breaker for me when my man shared clothes with another.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Let me ask you a question. Speaking of sharing clothes, my son is about the same size as me. Well, my son bigger than me. He got an ass like his mama, so his ass definitely way bigger than mine. But my wife got pissed off because when she was checking the laundry, my son came and got some of the underwear or whatever out the laundry, and he took some of my underwear and he wore my underwear. And she's like, "Y'all two niggas share underwear?" I'm like, well, we the same size. I mean, shit, it came out the laundry. Is that a bad thing?
Yeah.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah, I can't agree with that one.
We
Like,
wear the
that's
same
terrible.
wear your own
size.
drawers.
But we wear, no, it ain't like they dirty drawers. Nigga, she got about the laundry.
It don't
Gail
matter.
said, these are clean. I'm putting them up.
Basically.
Hey,
Ain't nobody wearing my drawers, man.
Who? Because you know what's gonna happen? He gonna say, "I wear the drawers," and this.
house, yeah.
How do you exert your dominance over your son if you letting him wear your drawers or you wear?
Wear the
Well,
same
he
size.
ain't even let him. He just took.
hey, so,
Hey,
He
so
took
you
the
know we
draw,
gotta
fool.
ask.
I wear his
If they
Jordans.
If they the tighty whities,
That's different.
No, I wear boxer
boxer
briefs.
briefs,
I'm
or
boxer
tighty
briefs. Boxer briefs.
Bro, I ain't.
That's a deal breaker. You and your
Wait a minute. Shout out to Sheridan Johnson. She laughed. She said, "Bruh."
Bruh.
Dwayne said we ain't sharing drunk. Lucia laughing. No. Wow.
No.
I'm gonna have to apologize to my wife, though.
Right now, please.
Yeah.
Call her in the room. Call her into the studio right now.
Yeah,
Nigga
that's
took my drawers.
definitely a no, dog. You don't share
Hey.
drawers with nobody.
Hey, especially
Nobody.
especially because little son done stressed them out in the places that Sly can't.
Sly hold him up. This ain't mine.
Why does elastic look like bacon? Because you let the son put
Hey,
his
Sly
dick
put
in
the drawers on like, hey, these just don't fit right no more.
It used to fit me good the last time I wore.
Dwayne said only one set of balls in these drawers.
For real. I'm with
about-
Dwayne on that. Only one, bro.
I guess I'm gonna have to go to Walmart tomorrow and buy me a whole packet.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go get you some more, bro.
I guess all the drawers in
can't
the house
share.
now, they'll be his. I have to get all new drawers.
Boy, that's bad. Camden forced his daddy out there to buy new drawers.
I guess
New
it must be paper.
New drawers.
What about his shoes? Cause y'all know, like I often
shoes
tell
straight.
Shoes you straight.
You and your son sharing drawers is out of order.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Way out of order.
shirts. He weighed my hoodies.
That's out of
Obviously,
order.
Chance wear yours too.
Yeah, Chance done took my hoodie.
Apparently.
Hey, this my smoking hoodie.
Yeah, the nigga started smoking my hoodie.
I smoke blacks in this hoodie.
Oh,
We just
Before I
talked
get
about
back
black
to you,
and
I'm gonna watch it.
Also a deal breaker, a grown man that smoke Black and Miles.
Hey, deal breaker for who? Just
Me.
for you? Don't nobody care about you.
Apparently. That's good. Let your
Tito.
wife be with you in your Black and Miles.
Hey, I broke my teeth.
Yeah. Sheridan Johnson just
You
said.
smoke cigars, the same thing.
Sheridan Johnson just said shoes good, not the draws.
Hey,
And I tell
Tito said,
no, we not. Tito ain't say nothing.
Arguing about who put them Hershey stains in them boxes. That's it. That's right there.
Tito, because you know one of them ain't wiping good.
They both lying to Marquisha. No, I think Cam had them. She go to Cam. No, it was Daddy's own.
She in there using shout because she don't know.
Oh, because he got them Hershey's in there.
Need a tough stain out, shout it out.
Oh,
You know, I think y'all say this because none of y'all are the same size as you G. I think it'll change.
No, I don't think so.
Once you become the same size, I truly believe that.
No, I don't think so, Sly.
Oh, God.
Nah,
You don't wear the same. You don't wear like Dwayne said. There's only one set of balls in them drawers. They gotta be mine. Whoever bought them first,
You can't even assert your dominance in the house when the boy putting your drawers on.
Why not?
Because he got his balls in your drawers.
No, did it?
Next thing you know, they on your head.
boy draws on.
First of all, y'all I don't see too many people talk. Joni talk about Lord. All I thought about was someone not wiping properly. First of all, it ain't like if you pick the drawers out the dirty clothes box. They out the. My wife washed the clothes and she folded up the clothes and stuff, and they clean clothes.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Spot, first of all, man, you can't be passing on your STD to your son, dog.
Man,
Kick this nigga.
wait a minute.
That's a
Now
lie.
we didn't have that foolishness while you was off the show now.
That's a lie.
Right.
Step
I bring the numbers. I bring the numbers to the show.
No, you
You
don't.
bring
No, you
one
don't.
chance. You bring
We actually had better numbers when you was off the show.
one
Yeah.
chance.
Comments since I hopped on.
Only person watched the show because of you was Dwayne Howard.
Dwayne Howe.
And now
That's
you see he a fan now, so he don't even need you no more. He a
that
fan.
part. He was tuned in before you even got here. What's up, family?
He didn't brokered another deal to come on the show without you.
I'm telling you.
I don't even need that food no more.
Talking about when the next time Chance ain't gonna be here. Let me get on in.
I'm trying to help y'all out, man.
Oh God, I'm done. Tito said you wiping front to back and wiping back to front. Oh my God.
Y'all stupid.
Yes, maybe I shouldn't be so open telling y'all.
Yeah, you should. That's why you should have
kept that to yourself
and never said that one, Sly. Never, dog. I mean, never.
That's your life, dog. Tell it.
Oh God.
But you know we gonna talk about it.
Oh man.
Some of these things you might like. Some of these things you might not like.
But we gonna keep on talking about him here on the Rip 28 podcast.
That is well, I guess I'll be making a trip to Walmart tomorrow. In my city.
No, you need to go tonight.
I'll stop my city in.
You need to go tonight.
Cam already got his drawers on tonight. He got to go. Might as well wait till tomorrow.
So I guess all the drawers in the house belong to Cam. So now I got to buy a whole new different brand of drawers to separate our drawers. So
I know the Hanes.
Yeah, you better. That's a good idea.
Wow.
Dang, boy.
What about clothes? What about clothes? Can we wear the same clothes?
I'll give you clothes. It's only
underwear.
You can't do.
Underwear is so personal.
How about socks?
I mean, clothes, socks.
I don't want you in my socks, but socks ain't terrible as the draw.
But underwear is so intimate. That y'all got to, man.
That's like your toothbrush, man. You don't want nobody to use your toothbrush.
Well, good question right here. Is it worse for a man to share drawers with his son or a woman to share drawers with her daughter?
A woman can't do it because they got too much going on.
Neither should happen, kids.
I know that, but I'm saying what's worse?
It's too much going on with a woman. Yeah, that's
Kiddo told me Sly make his son sign his boxes out.
Like the library.
Your turn.
All right, well, damn. I ain't know. I guess, but that's what we do on the Rip 28 podcast. We educate the people.
You go apologize.
Educate the people.
I definitely got to apologize to the wife, boy, because she get on me all the time about that.
That is definitely not something.
Girl, say just change the subject, Sly, because you ain't winning.
So, oh well, man. But you know what? I'm looking at the time, man. It's about that time. It's about that time for us to take a walk. Time to take a walk down the 90s block. You know, it's birthday time, and I think oh no, this don't have nothing to do with birthday. This still have
he confusion. The underwear got him thrown off.
Speaking of birthday, I might need to put this post up right here.
No, don't.
Don't put it up.
Don't you do it.
Do not.
You and Pepe better not.
Pepe wanted to share that post. But anyway.
They're not watching. They're not lit. No. Don't do it.
Let her know we care about. Let her know we definitely appreciate her happy birthday. But anyway, Mattel just they're about to release an Aaliyah doll. Mattel is gonna release an Aaliyah doll. So since we're taking our walk down the 90s block, we're gonna talk about Aaliyah and Aaliyah songs. We'll start off with Aaliyah. Aaliyah Dana Halton, known as Aaliyah, was an American singer, actress, we use that term loosely, dancer, and a model. She has been credited with helping to redefine contemporary R&B, pop, and hip hop, earning her nickname as the Princess of R&B and the Queen of Urban Pop. What is your favorite Aaliyah song?
Rock the boat.
Rock the boat. Rock the boat.
Rock the boat.
First
Hey.
of all, can we acknowledge that song was pretty risque for a
Young
15,
girl.
16, 17-year-old to be singing?
Yes.
Yeah.
But at that time, though, man, I had no idea how old
Also
she
my
was.
favorite.
I had no
Also
idea.
your favorite.
You had no idea that she what?
She was that age.
Yeah.
I had no idea how old she was.
You know, but we was young enough that she was age appropriate.
But
Yeah,
that song was not age appropriate though.
Well, I'm just saying we're like, all right then. Back then.
But for us, I mean, it's like, okay, she cool.
Mhm.
Are you that somebody is also another favorite of mine? Doom doom psh, doom 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 doom
Timberland.
doom doom.
Yeah. My favorite one was what you like, turn my music up a little bit more.
4-page letter.
Yeah, that's my favorite one right
I'm writing you a 4-page letter, and I closed it with
What up, Tim P?
keys.
Tim Peterson, what up, though?
What cracking?
Tito, you are a seriously messed up individual, Tito. Tito just said, "Is that dog gonna come with the airplane?" Oh,
Wow.
Tito,
Tito, you worse than Sly, Tito. Come
Tito,
on.
you are habitual line stepper.
He
No,
is.
I'm going with Dwayne. He's on the other side.
He live on the other
Yeah,
side.
he live on the other side, man.
Damn.
That was wrong there, Tito.
Yeah, but I think mine would be rock the boat. Rock the boat, rock the boat. Work it in. I don't know the words, but I like that song.
Work the middle, work the middle, change
Yeah.
position.
God, that was risque.
Stroke it for me. Stroke it for me. Yeah.
Hey,
so age inappropriate.
Y'all got to know R. Kelly wrote that song, right?
Oh yeah.
That's an R. Kelly vibe right there all the way.
Yes, we know.
Oh no, it was written. I just pulled it up. Pepe, can you switch my screen, Pepe?
Who wrote it?
Static Major. Static Major wrote that song.
Yeah, R. Kelly just didn't want to admit it. He did.
It was recorded in 2001, so technically she was grown. It was age appropriate.
Because she was how old then? 1920?
I don't know how old she was. When was she born? I think she was born in 79 with us.
So she was in her 20s. Okay, so.
It was recorded in 81 and released.
81.
No, recorded in 90. I mean, recorded in 2001 and it was released I can't pronounce it.
Posthumously.
There you go. But she was born in 79. So yeah, she was 20.
Okay.
She was 21. So yeah. She was legal. She was legal.
She was at plenty of Diddy parties.
I believe it.
Ooh. Did y'all see Dave Chappelle's monologue last night?
I'm saving it. I heard a lot about it.
Okay. Yeah. It was good.
Yeah. But
just made me think about it. Talking about Diddy party. It was
good. Talk show, he was pretty funny on that thing.
Yep. Johnny Covenant said she was in her 20s when Rock the Boat came out. She had so many hits, great dance bangers. Yeah, Joni is a dancer, so I guess she would understand the dance bangers part. Dancer for money, do what you want me to do.
Do what you want me to do.
I know, totally unrelated, but you know KP and Envy.
Shawty swing my way.
You know, one of them was white.
Oh, good. Yeah, in the video.
I had no idea. I thought she was light skinned. Apparently, she was white.
Got to get up nerve to get my
nerve on.
Gone.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Then
Well,
I walked over to him slowly, said, I know you don't know me, but this might be my only shot at a tenderoni.
Tenderoni.
That was my jam.
okay. Congratulations. Oh boy. Yeah, man. But it's been another great episode, man. We got any parting shots, man? Any parting shots before we get out of here? Did we even say what was our favorite songs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we did. We did. Okay. All right. Any parting shots? El Presidente, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Man, that fool should have went
He
last.
just got here.
True. Nothing for you to say. LBZ, Snoop Trump.
Get that fool out of here, man. That fool.
Look, he looking.
And mute that fool, man.
Pepe, man, you ought to stop doing that to the president, man.
Fool, Pepe.
Hey, Snoop Trump, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Man, I just want to shout out all the student athletes all around, man, that's excelling, not only on the field, but in the classroom too, man. So I just want to say that, man. Shout out to all our student athletes. Keep the thing, man.
All right, S.Commas, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Love on you people, man. Life is short. Hey, my folks from the Hive, y'all can make it out to the celebration for D Price. Make sure y'all show up. Shout out to Bron. Going over tomorrow to do some stuff at the crib. Appreciate you.
No
love
problem.
on you people, man. Take tomorrow if you can to do a day of service, give back. Remember why we're celebrating the life of Dr. King. Yeah, let's make 2025 good, y'all.
Yeah, do it.
Man, this is the RIP 28 podcast, man. It's a podcast. It's a podcast where we like to talk about a few things. Some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. And in salute of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. In a day of service for Dr. Martin Luther King, I want to encourage everybody to remember Dr. Martin Luther King. And when you go out tomorrow, make a white person sit in the back of the bus. We'll see you later on the RIP 28 podcast. We'll see you next week on the RIP 28 podcast.